Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Kupz the Universe, and I'm back with another one. And this is just a perspective, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hot. This is just a perspective adaptation, right? Now, we all know, right, that when Biden got in office, when, stimulus checks went out, a lot of Americans got money, right? Also, we know that the money that the Americans got, like the citizens, was not like the bulk of the money. There was like billions of dollars getting sent out. For example, like the tobacco company made so much money during the pandemic, and they had got some stimulus money too. Like, let's say like 93 million, or maybe even like 100 and something million, whatever. I'm just trying to show you how they was divvying out money. What they gave you was the little bit, the ends. You know what I'm saying? Was the ends of it. And Canada, they was getting like $5,000. You know what I'm saying? But my point is this: if you see that every country was giving out stimuluses, then every country is in an economic crisis right now, based on the fact that most countries owe money. Now, we know America has a deficit, and a lot of people don't know who America owes that money to. But America owes that money to China. And why do they owe money to China? I believe, personally, I might be wrong, but I believe it's because of the Vietnam War. I believe that America lost the Vietnam War. I also believe that the Georgia Guidestones was something that was, let's just say, Montauk experimented up. Like somebody in the 80s went back to the 40s. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? And just say, yo, let's start creating things. And then, because I don't ever remember as a little kid ever hearing, ever in my life, about anything called the Guidestones. I think somebody would have mentioned the Guidestones if it was up since 1946. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because, you know what I'm saying? How, like, the seven wonders of the world, like, why wasn't that one of the wonders? Why wasn't people like, yo, this thing been here since 1946 and blah, blah, blah? In my reality, that thing popped up in 2012. In my reality. But, hey, whatever. Back to the topic at hand. So, the inflation was done basically because they was giving out all this money, right? We never had a problem collecting that money, but we knew that they was already in debt, so where are they getting all this money to give out extra money? A lot of other companies, corporations got a lot of money. Now, we remember GameStop also started making money during the pandemic, and obviously, it wasn't in the plans. So, obviously, remember with the whole Robinhood stock app, and then people was investing in it, and the GameStop stocks was going up during the pandemic, and all of a sudden, Robinhood was like, the stock app was like, nobody can buy into it no more. It just froze everybody out of it, and so that thing can decrease. Which means that a lot of people that had money bet. You know how stocks work. Sometimes you can make money on stocks based on predicting when it fails. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I think a lot of people's making money. And like I said, I feel like America owes China this deficit because of losing the Vietnam War, basically, right? And so now we in this crisis, right? You see prices going up. You see gas prices going up, right? You see, now think about this. This is what companies do. Now, if you're a business, think about this. If I charge you $5 originally for 7 cups, let's just say 7 cups, and for some reason these cups sell, but now let's say, okay, you in debt. Like the money that we use to circulate that $5. All right. Long story short, this is what I'm gonna say. What people are seeing as the prices are going up is actually, in actuality, the price of the dollar bill going down. But they don't want you to see the price of the dollar bill going down in the aspect of now you need more dollars. It still ends up that way. This is how tricky this illusion is. The money loses value. So it appears that everything else around it goes up. Either that, or the volume of whatever you are buying shrinks for the same amount of money that you used to pay. Now to you think, yo, they're robbing me. The bread used to be this much money. Now the bread is this much money. Why are the bread companies charging us this much money? Right? Gas. But what's really happening is you need more dollar bills to pay for the same amount of stuff that you had prior. Think about it. In the 80s, you can get 100 pieces of candy for $1. That means that dollar, each penny, had worth. It was penny candy this, and you had a selection too, right? You had different varieties that you could pick of penny candies. You don't see penny candies no more. Back in the days, cigarettes used to be $2.50. I know because my mother used to send me with the little note to the corner store, and they used to give me the cigarettes from my mother when I was little. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like my mother smoking, but now I smoke. Well, like not now, but I smoke. So it's kind of silly. But I'm trying to express to you now, cigarettes is like $12, $14, right? So did the tobacco company say, yo, from $2.50 we're gonna raise it to $14 over a period of time so we could bring in more money? Or was they compensating for the fact that the dollar was losing value? So when I say the dollar's losing value, let's just say, look, I don't want to go too crazy with it, but it might be at half buying power. And that's me being generous. I wanted to say 25%. So $1 might be worth what an actual quarter is. But think about it. It's a little, it's like 60 cents. It's like 40 cents. Like, because think about it. You can't even buy a bag of chips for 50 cents no more. They're all $1 or something. You see what I'm saying? You don't even catch 25-cent bags of chips. But before, you used to be able to get 4 bags of chips for that same $1. Now you only get 1 bag of chip. So if I take away 3 to equate, that's like 25%. So that $1 that you got in your pocket is probably like 25 cents at this very particular moment. They're not saying it, but that's probably what it is. And I'm not telling you that to be scared, but I'm just saying, because a lot of people don't understand how this inflation works. The dollar is losing value. So if you are used to spending little bits of money on things, prepare to spend more money on it. When people that you meet in the street say, yo, this thing used to cost this and now it's that, or stores and that, it's because that money in your pocket ain't worth what it was used to be. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that, the store prices is going up and like the dollar is still the same. It's 4 quarters in this dollar. So it's because that price is going up while my dollar is not working. But in all actuality, that dollar lost value and you need more of that same money to equate to what you used to spend on that money. See what I'm saying? It's either that is the price is going to go up or the quality is going to shrink for the same price, or both. And if they're doing both, it's bad. You see what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to know that inflation is based on the dollar decrease. The word inflation is misleading because they apply it to products. But they need to say the dollar is deflating, because that way you will understand why the prices are going up. Technically, they're going up to compensate for what you lost on your dollar. You didn't lose it. The government lost it. Because they don't have nothing to back it. You see what I'm saying? There's no gold standard. There's no silver standard. They don't have, the Federal Reserve is empty. There's no gold bars in them. Let's be for real. It's not a Fort Knox. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, they can say whatever. So they think, they thing is this. You ever had a person that does bad, and because they do bad, they kind of expect bad? So they look at everybody like, yo, this could happen, that can happen. Like, they always see the bad, though. That's the government. That's the rich people. They're like, yo, we know we took land, we murdered mad people, our ancestors. They know this. So in all actuality, it's like they always looking like, yo, these people gonna want to get back at us, even if these people don't want to get back at us. So that's why they always making contingency plans. They're trying to finish off the job they started because they don't want to deal with the descendants of the people that they killed. And they don't want to be an uprising in that. Now, to them, it's stupid because they live in a 3D dimension, so they only see 3D. But they don't see, farther. They don't see how he's going to deal with this. They think it's just human on human thing. So, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, long story short, inflation is not the prices of everything around you going up. It only appears like that because the dollar in your pocket is deflating. That's it. The deflation is the dollar. The prices going up reflects the deflation in the dollar, not the other way around. Alright? So I just want everybody to get that in their head so you can kind of understand what's going on with this government. Like, why would you give out so much money knowing you was in debt? Like, if I owe mad bread and I still have bread somehow. Like if I owed, alright, look, if I owed bread and if I was going to print up money for any reason, right, it would be to pay off that debt. Right? It would be like, okay, we're going to pay this debt off. Let's print up that amount of money and let's give them their bread. Not, yo, let's print up this money, give it to everybody else, and then. But that's how you know this thing is engineered. It's designed. Because the Bible has certain things in it, and they want to try to play alongside the Bible, because they want to pull out a lot of. Now actually, the Bible is actually happening too, though. In actuality, not just the Bible, but the prophecy times. But to them, they're trying to manipulate people by coercing events to look like they're all signs of the times. You see what I'm saying? Remember, the Antichrist came and he did a lot of like wonders, like miracle things. But what I mean when I say the Antichrist is not what you think when you hear it. Like, they clone stuff. Like now they can control a fly. They can use electromagnetics and make a fly open its wings and close it. They got something called zombie fly thing. It got something that's making flies mate with dead flies. It's like, yo, I don't listen. These are the things that they want you to. They making AI and they calling it sentient. They're trying to make these things look like the signs. These are the Antichrist's quote unquote miracles. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're intrigued by these things, based on the heart, the tree, and the seed, and the fruit of the people that's creating it, we know nothing but bad stuff can happen from this. Most people, when they look at this technology stuff, they look at it from an optimistic viewpoint, where it's like, yo, it can be positive. If you ever think about it, most inventions are meant to be positive. Most inventions was meant to be something else. And then they accidentally created what they discovered. Or their budget got taken over. They got bought out. Like they patents and all that. And once you don't own something, then a person can make it look however they want it to look, even if you don't want that. That's why a lot of rappers, I'm not mad at them. I just feel like they got caught up in bad contracts that made that. It made them, the people that own them, literally, that don't care about them. So it's like, yo, for me to make this money, you gonna pick up that gun over there, you gonna get in that video over there, you're gonna flash that gun, and you're gonna talk about these people over here, because that's gonna bring in revenue and record sales. And they can't even tell me no, because it's like, nigga, I own your life. If you don't do this, it's a breach of contract, and I sue you, and you ain't got no money anyway. So it's like, nigga, you can't even afford whatever comes next, because I'm pretty sure that these contracts have written stipulations based on breaches. Oh, you breach this contract, so now you lose your whole catalog, you lose this, you lose that, anything you do, like, it's probably ridiculous. I would never, because once I read it and I see it, I'll be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't even read it. They just like, yo, they show you a little 15,000, show you a little 20, 25, 50,000 cash up front, tell you to sign this paper, and you're like, yo, damn, I ain't really see 50,000 cash straight like that or whatever. So it's like, yo, let me get it. Plus, you might be young. You might be 15, 14. You might be 19, 21, 23. You know what I'm saying? And instead of taking that 50,000 and investing it, because you still got to pay that back. So I'm saying, but that's just to explain how those contracts work and how when somebody take control of you, they can control you. Basically, they make you do things that you ain't even, and that's just how it goes. But the main purpose of this conversation is inflation is how they keep you thinking that the dollar still has power, when it's actually deflation on the dollar. And that's why everything else around you goes up in price. And because they don't say that, it makes you like, damn, son, everything is mad expensive, man. No. Your dollar is mad cheap. It lost value. It didn't gain value. See, if they was doing good with their business, their dollar would be worth like $10. $1 would be equivalent. You could buy $10 worth of stuff with $1 because the value would be up. But because it's just, yo, my word, I give you my word that I'll pay you this back, and they give you the bonds, you know what I'm saying? Or they give them the bearer bonds, which is them saying, yo, I'll pay this back, I owe you, and then the Fed print the money, the reserves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. The dollar is losing value. That dollar in your pocket might be worth 25 cents. Maybe 35 or 40 cents tops. Tops. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't really break down how that works. I might do a video on that next time. But just understand, deflation is happening. The dollar is losing its value. So everything around it goes up in value and shrinks in quantity, right? To compensate for the loss of value that they get by trading that good or that service for that monetary debt note. You see what I'm saying? Yo, it's your boy, Kupz the Universe, aka Poet Lounge, aka Petey Mossberg. Yo, I just dropped a new freestyle. I'm really proud of it. I like it. It's something different. Something that I don't really do like that. I try to put the reggae in it. I put the R&B in it, and I mixed it down with the rap too, and it kind of, you know what I mean? I like it. Check out my freestyle, man. If you freestyle on YouTube, man, everybody have a blessed one, and one.